Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to descale this brand new Mr. Coffee Iced and Hot. Model number BVMC-IHCMBL. So unfortunately, the instructions don't talk about how to descale this, but this is a coffee maker that needs to be descaled once in a while. So is your coffee not tasting as hot as it used to be? Does it not taste any good as it used to be? Is your coffee maker getting really loud and taking a long time to brew coffee? And is your coffee really cold? These are all signs that it could be time to descale. So here I've got an old Cuisinart coffee maker. Most coffee makers operate under the same principle. They've got this heating element. The water comes in from the reservoir. It gets heated in here and then shot back out up to the brew head. Inside here, this is the aluminum heating element, and mineral buildup can build up inside of here if you've got really hard water, or even if you just got normal water over time. That'll close that off and your coffee maker won't heat as good as it should, or it won't taste as good. So I'm going to show you how we're going to descale this with white vinegar. First thing you're going to need is some vinegar. I've got distilled white vinegar. You can use regular white vinegar. This is 64 fluid ounces from Walmart for $1.50. You're going to need a large container to hold a bunch of water. The water coming out is going to be really hot. So we don't need the basket or the filter, but we need this installed. This is the brew basket. Just put it in with nothing in there. We're going to be filling this up to the 16-ounce mark, not with pure vinegar, but so you're going to need something that holds at least 16 ounces of hot water. So we don't need a bunch of vinegar. We're going to pour it up to the 6-ounce mark. Of the pure vinegar is going to go in right there to the 6-ounce mark. Now I'm going to fill it up with water to the 16-ounce mark. Okay, I've got my vinegar and water in here, and now I'm going to close this, and I'm going to do a hot brew each time. So just simply hit the hot brew. Now when vinegar runs through a machine, a coffee maker, it gets heated up. It does stink a little bit, so make sure you got a little bit of ventilation. And then after this is done, we need to do 2 to 3 fresh water rinses, where we fill it up to the 16-ounce mark with just fresh water and run it through the machine. So what's happening right now is that water's going down into that heating element. It's cleaning it, and it's coming back up to the brew head. You might see some white mineral deposits in there. That's okay. So this is going to take about 4 minutes. And then it's going to take about 4 minutes for each fresh water rinse. So you need to give yourself about 20 minutes to do this start to finish. And you should do this about every 3 to 6 months. Okay, so it's done with that. That light's going to turn off here. You can go just dump that out and then fill it up with fresh water. So since we're doing a brew right away, this machine is very hot. There's a caution I want to caution you on. So when you lift this up, be careful. It's hot. And see that opening right there? We might get some steam shooting back up out of it. So stand back when you pour the water in, because that's going to go down and touch that. Even though the brewer is off, that heating element is still really hot in there. So when we pour this in, you get a little bit of steam coming out still. So just be careful with that. Put your container down. It's filled up. And then hit the brew button again. So it doesn't want to brew right away. Maybe you gotta let it cool a little bit. There. So it doesn't. You gotta let it cool for about 5 minutes before you start the next brew. It was kind of blinking at me really fast. So you can't do these consecutively, one right after the next. So now this is a fresh water rinse, and like I said, I like to do 2 of these. You could do 3 of these. So thanks everybody for watching. If you could, please like and subscribe.